I might just change your life. Cause I'm a goddess. Make you a promise that if you fuck with
about to be no, it's about to be no, it's about to be no, it's about to be no. So we talking to Goddess Herbals today about herbs and hair care. So I'm excited. So she should be getting on here in a minute at noon. I just got on a little early just to make sure the lighting and stuff was right. What's up, Robin? So she should be requesting in a second. Exactly who you are. All right, here we are. And girl, I think I said Robin. I'm sorry, Robbie.
Hello.
What's up?
What's up?
What's going on? Goddess Herbals in the house, big baby.
Hey, hey.
You feel me? I know,
Hey,
right?
Robin.
No, girl, we
Robbie.
both call her Robin, girl.
Robbie.
Like we don't know who she is.
I know.
I said, oh Lord. That's like when people see me, they be like, hey, Angie. Girl, my name ain't Angie. My name is Angel. Okay, you gotta relax. So we're gonna wait for a few more people to come on.
Hey, girl, hey.
Before we get this thing popping off, I was just girl, I just must say, Ashley. First of all, is my music too loud?
A little bit.
Is that good?
Yeah.
What about now?
I say yeah.
It's good. Okay. This website is phenomenal, I must say, my dear. Yes. You can really tell that you put a lot of thought into this.
Energy, effort.
And it definitely came from the inside.
Gracias.
For sure. You know, this is something that you didn't just, throw together real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna pin I gotta see how to do that. I'm gonna pin your website, goddessherbals.shop. Let's see.
I think you have. Yeah, I think you definitely have to do it. I don't think I can do it.
No, I gotta do it. Yeah, y'all. This do you do? And maybe I'll ask that question later on. You can answer it. I'll wait. Some more people, because they may have a question. Goddess Herbals.
What up, guys?
How you, girl? Let me tell you something. I didn't go to DPS schools. Well, I didn't go to DPS.
Don't throw shade at DPS schools.
But I feel like I did because I was like, how you spell herbals again?
Listen.
Wait, no, that's not what I wanted
Don't
to do.
throw the shade.
Hey, girl, hey. How the heck in the world how do you pin something, y'all?
Maybe click on it and then, I don't know. I've never
comment. Wow. There we go. I pinned it. No, not a good look. Huh?
Basically, right. It's not a good look for you to be on here bashing DPS schools, okay? Because listen,
I'm not bashing DPS schools. I gotta relax.
You gotta relax. DPS gives a great education.
Okay? Just relax.
When they have teachers.
Oh gosh. Anyway, greetings, everyone. All right. Oh yeah, okay, Gabby. I got you. I got you. So today we're going to get into talking about hair care and herbs from our Goddess Herbals creator, Ashley Lene. So I'm really excited about having her on today. Ashley, we're gonna jump right into what we got going on here. Ashley's from Detroit, born and raised. She's staying right now in New York, in Harlem to be exact. She's not trying to be there.
So if y'all hear sirens in the background, just don't pay no attention.
Huh? Oh,
I said if y'all hear sirens in the background, don't pay no
exactly.
attention.
So we're trying to, right, you know, Ashley's trying to get out the whole country. Okay, Ashley's trying to move to Africa out here in these streets.
Real.
All right,
Real life.
her New York life is just not hitting. You know what I'm saying? So
nah,
and it's all right. It's all right. I get it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go with what's flowing through you right now.
yeah.
Let's see.
I mean,
all right, so we're gonna just go ahead and jump right in, Ashley. You know, me being her oldest sister, all right?
I act like the oldest sister.
You gotta relax. I'm just silly, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it may come off as though I'm the youngest, but I'm not. You know, growing up, what I noticed with like Ashley, she always wanted to do hair. All right, from what I seen, you know, she was always grabbing her baby dolls to do their hair. She was always concerned about her hair and how it looked and how thick it was and how long it was, you know, more than the normal person. You know, she was obsessed, if you must say. She was obsessed about her hair and stuff like that. I remember I should post a picture, but I don't think I will.
Don't do that. Yeah, I mean, because really, like, you're really trying it out here in these streets.
It's a photo of Ashley. She had on this little dress, these little shoes and tights that just didn't match. She was girly.
But I love that dress.
I wasn't.
It's okay. I'm all about colors, and if you don't know, I will wear all the colors in my closet.
As you
all
should.
At one time.
as she should, right? So she did her hair, and her hair had these. First of all, there was no parts. Okay. No. Oh, see, they want to see it. Actually,
no.
Yeah. We can do.
It's not about to come with me.
I can do before and after.
It's okay. We don't even need that.
I might post that.
No.
So she didn't have like no parts in her hair. Like it's not like she parted it, boom. You know what I'm saying? Ashley just grabs her hair, twisted it, threw some beads on her hair. She had like little beads throughout her hair.
I had braids. The braids were just old. They were parted. It was just old. They were. I had braids. I would keep braids in my hair forever.
But hold on, it's all good. It's all
whatever. Exactly. Hairdressers have to wear black all the time, and we ain't nobody. First of all, we're creatives. So that don't even make no sense with the whole you gotta wear black all the time. I would walk into work all the time with like blue. And you'll be like, you know that's blue, right? And you're like, I know. I just needed a little color today. Like, let me live.
I love it. I love it. So she was doing her hair at a young age, always grabbing her baby dolls, wanting to do their hair. You know what I'm saying? So she was always about that. And she would always, I think she used to compare herself a lot back then, being a child. Like, why my hair not as long as yours? And all of that. And it's all good. You know, it happens, you know, but she has grown to become a very, girl, I have phone calls coming through.
I'm gonna need for you to put on do not disturb.
It was for Jaira.
No.
It was for my daughter. These kids need to start paying these phone bills.
Right.
But she's come into her craft, and I just think it's amazing what has come about with what, you know, she's accomplished, like, honestly. So we're just gonna go ahead and hop right in. So with me seeing you growing up and stuff like that, is that like where it started, your passion for wanting to do hair? It was just like in you?
It was in me. I don't know why I was obsessed with hair so much. But I was. I think I just really liked looking nice. Mm-hmm. Honestly, I think it came from a place of really looking nice and owning in on your hair. Because, like, y'all wore y'all hair curly, like you wore your hair curly a lot. Mommy wore her hair curly a lot, but like for me, my hair texture is a lot thicker than y'all's, and like my curl pattern is a lot different. So I don't feel like it was accepted back then to wear my hair curly because it didn't look like my hair was done. So what people would consider done. So,
right.
So I would just do I would do braids all the time because I really love braids. Like I love beads and I love braids.
You like what?
I love beads, like putting a bunch of beads on my braids.
Yes, you did.
And I love braids. So I would just braid my hair all the time. And I felt like, I don't know, I like the way mommy braided my hair. I didn't like the way grandma would like braid, because she would just do like big chunks. So she wasn't really about the whole like braiding your hair. So I was like, I'm just doing myself. It's
got these big old ponytails
myself, right? No, and it would come all the way down to the ears. But no, you know what? I realized that was actually like, we're gonna get into that later, but when you start into like your lineage and stuff like that, like Fulani do that hairstyle. So it's crazy that grandma was doing that hairstyle on us, and that was in her DNA to do that hairstyle.
Wow.
You know, she did it on mommy, she did it on auntie, she did it on everybody.
Fulani is a tribe in Nigeria that we are connected to through our lineage. So that is very interesting.
Right?
Very.
We didn't like it back in the day. I was like, I don't want the plaits all the way down to my ears.
I didn't mind it, honey. But let me tell you the hairstyle that I didn't like that my grandmother did on me, honey. She used to do a part all the, maybe even right here, all the way.
Yeah.
And she used to bring my swoop all the way over here. Then it'd be a big old braid, all the
big old chunk.
I need to find a picture like that. I gotta see if I got pictures like that.
Yeah.
Because I swear that swoop.
That swoop.
You know, we in high school we would do a swoop. You know, y'all know a swoop. But grandma used to take half my hair and swoop it across
all the way.
Forehead.
She did the same thing to mommy, and she would do that plait.
Girl,
bring it all the way down, plait, long.
But that's
plait,
probably where all
the way.
All the way from my hair. That's probably why my forehead used to break out when I was like in 5th grade. Because I didn't have like acne all over my face. It was just on my forehead.
On your forehead.
And I used to try to cover it with a braid.
I'm gonna need you to relax with that braid. Not even know.
It was not. That wasn't cute.
That ain't cute.
So you know, with that being said, with your little hair care journey there with your love for it, and you didn't like how all that grease, girl. You didn't like how your grandma did your hair, you know. I remember mommy did our hair one time because back then it was like, I want some dookie braids. I know y'all remember dookie braids.
Mommy could braid hair really well. She did this really cute hairstyle on me where she would do cornrows, and then she would like put the, what is it? The why can't I think? And I'm a hairstylist, child. No,
it's okay.
Perm rods. She would put perm rods on the ends of it, and my hair would be curly after the cornrow. It was like 2 rows of cornrows, and then the curls at the end. I used to like that hairstyle. I would be like, I don't have my hair any day of the week. That was the only thing she was good at.
Oh, okay. That and making spaghetti. Okay, y'all.
Making spaghetti.
Don't leave your mama alone. I ain't gonna bash your mama on here. Y'all talking about don't bash.
You just bashed DPS school, so
this your mama, girl. This your mama, okay? This your mama, girl. Okay. Okay, so with all that being said, you know, I want to know, like, how did the herbalism get involved in the whole hair care thing? Like, when did that part start? Like, when did you start wanting to know more about like herbs and stuff like that?
That's pot of spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Wait, really quick. Let me just tap into that right there. That spaghetti gab though. Grandma went out of town to New York. As a matter of fact, her and her brother and her sister-in-law, they went to what do you call it? It's New York, but I don't know. Anyway, they went to New York. Huh?
Yeah. They went to New York because what's her name lived in the Bronx. So they just came here. They came here.
But yeah, okay. So they went to New York anyway. So grandma was gone for like, girl, I feel like a week. Had to be. So it's me, Ashley, my mama, Atlantic City. Thank you.
Atlantic City to the casino.
To the
Of course,
casino.
you went to Jersey, right?
Yep. And girl, Angela, and my granddad. So it was granddaddy, me, and Ashley and mommy. Angela made us spaghetti for the whole week.
She made a big pot of spaghetti, and it
all
lasted
we ate was
the whole
spaghetti
time.
that
All
whole
we ate was spaghetti the whole week.
I don't even know if we ate breakfast. I don't remember. Like, I don't remember toast and grits and shit. I don't remember that.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner, spaghetti.
I said poor granddad. Even back then, I was thinking poor granddaddy. Granddaddy
Right?
used to this. He used to grandma whipping it up in the kitchen.
Listen, cornbread, macaroni and cheese, greens every day.
Yes, pork
chicken.
all of that.
Right.
Okay. I said, granddaddy is. They probably talked about our mama. Lord,
they probably did. Like that heifer made spaghetti for a week. Anywho, bring it on back in. Leave mommy alone.
She gonna look back at this like, oh no, them happens.
Yes, no, them happens. Didn't talk about our spaghetti.
But when she cooks, she can cook. I'll say that much. She can cook.
She can cook.
Mm-hmm.
When she wants to.
When she wants. Oh. So when did this love for herbs, when did that start, resonating with you?
It didn't really it had nothing to do with hair.
Okay.
So herbs and hair for me in the beginning was separate. I got really sick. How long ago was it? It was I've been vegan for almost 7 years.
I was just almost
I know
7
it's been
like a decade.
Yeah. So I got sick 7 years ago, basically. And I was sick for 4 months straight. I went to Jamaica and I had some jerk chicken. On the street. It was great. Perfect.
Right.
Awesome. Went to this restaurant, had some jerk. Had the same exact meal that Fallon had. And I'm mad to this day that Fallon did not get sick. But I got so sick. Whole entire parasite just took over my whole entire life. And I was better the next day. But then when I came home, I had this really bad cough. And mommy was like, yeah, you're going to have to get that cough in order. I was like, oh, it'll be fine. And then that cough turned into the flu, turned into a fever. I ended up having pneumonia that I had to figure out myself because none of the doctors knew what was wrong with me. I kept on going back and back
when this happened.
I was in New York. And
where was I at? What year was this? What year did this happen?
The third year. I was in.
I'm sorry.
It was the second year, almost third year. I was into New York because me and Fallon were living in Brooklyn, and I was working at the other salon. Yeah. Okay. And me and Fallon went to Jamaica for my 27th birthday. It was for my 27th birthday.
27. Okay.
So yeah. Yeah. So then, no, for my 26th birthday. So then, anyway, I came back and I was just sick for months on months. And the last straw was when I was literally laying in the bed and my chest was hurting so bad I couldn't move. Literally could not get up because my chest was hurting so bad. And I was like, all right, we don't have to, hey mommy, we just got finished talking about you. So then I was like, this is the end. This got to get over, basically. So I came across Dr. Sadie, and I had heard about him from Paul. Honestly, I heard about him from Paul, and I was like, I'm gonna start researching his stuff and just kind of looking into it because if food is making me sick, it ain't that serious. And when I get sick, I don't eat any meat. I don't eat heavy when I get sick. I usually eat all fruits. Literally just fruit in general. I don't even eat vegetables when I get sick. So, and I can't go to the hospitals because I'm allergic to every flipping thing in the hospital. So no penicillin, no amoxicillin, no anything. They literally give me a red band when I go into the hospital and tell me that I should stay out of the hospital because I can't take anything. Like, it's
Right.
literally like basically you signing your death certificate going into the hospital. So I was like, I went down the street. At this time, we was in Brooklyn. So, like, literally all the herbal stores are in Brooklyn. Shout out to Brooklyn.
Right.
Okay. I love Brooklyn. They have all of the herbal stores. And I went down the street to this store called Tony's and went ham. Just like basically bought all the things that I knew grandma used to use when we were younger, because my grandma was all about herbal healing, herbal remedies. She had herbal remedy books and all types of things. And it's crazy because once you kind of dig into it, you realize like you grew up like that. Like grandma
you did.
Yeah, like we got sick, she gave us castor oil.
Yep.
We got sick, she was gonna make us take that castor oil. She was gonna make us sip on that tea tincture that was like apple cider vinegar, lemon, and honey. Like, yeah, she was gonna make us sip on that.
Yep, for sure.
It's like you grew up that way, but then you moved away from it. So I remember that's when I went to the store, got all the things that I knew about first, because I didn't really know a lot about a lot of herbs back then. And then this guy that was in the store told me about reishi mushrooms. He was like, it's amazing. It's a great source of minerals. And he was like, it has anti-cancerous properties in it as well. So I was like, cool, throw that in. And it was the actual reishi, dried reishi mushroom. So I remember going back home, boiling it up and making some mushroom water. And Fallon came into the house and she was like, she came in the house and she got the water out and she was drinking some. And I was like, that's not regular water. She was like, what is it? I was like, it's mushroom water. She was like, why we got mushroom water in the refrigerator? I was like, you're vegan now. Don't worry about it. Just drink it. It's good for you. It might have like a little earthy after taste, but it's good. It tastes like water. Don't worry about it. Just drink it. She drank it. And from then on, it was all about just like reishi mushroom water and like alkaline food. When I started, it was all alkaline food. Like I ain't eat nothing else but alkaline food. And to tell you the truth, it makes a huge difference. I wanted to see if it worked, honestly. It was literally like, I'm going to do it, see if it works. And then if it doesn't work, I'll probably go back to eating fish, blah, blah, blah. But I didn't. I never went back to eating fish. I stayed with it and I just kept going. And it ended up becoming a lifestyle. So the water, the reishi mushroom water, reishi mushroom is a mineral. So it's a really good mineral. It gives you all your vitamin B12, which we miss a lot. We miss a lot of B12 because our soil is jacked up, basically. So even from eating fruits and vegetables, when you go vegan, a lot of times they tell you like take a B12 supplement. But a lot of supplements, I don't really mess with vitamins because a lot of supplements are synthetic. So they're pulling and they're making a synthetic version of this B12. So instead, you just go ahead and get the reishi mushroom. I mean, there's so many that can give you your B vitamins. Chunga, turkey tail mushroom, but all your mushrooms have a high amount of B vitamins in it that you need for your body, and it gives you energy. So that's what.
Because I got some that G1E I got from my eye.
Yeah, the G1E doesn't have mushrooms in it. The G1E is all greens, so it's more like chlorophyll.
Right, but
I have a so on my website I have a mineral tea, which is the Moon Restore tea, and that one has the reishi mushroom powder in it. Oh, I know mushrooms are really great. It's really, really great for you. Yeah, it has the reishi mushrooms on it.
So for those people,
hey, Alan.
So that so you have the so when you go on, I pinned Ashley's website at the bottom, goddessherbals.shop. Yeah. So there's going to be a place on here, the Ayurvedic tea system.
Yep, is my Ayurvedic tea system. Yep, and there are 3 on there. So there is a Moon Restore, a Moon Manifest, which is all your vitamins. So if you're interested in your vitamins, I don't even know who is Studio 1115. I know you asked the question, but I'm like, I'm not quite sure. I can't see your face really well, so I don't I don't know who you are. But yeah, if you're into like vitamins, minerals, if you need vitamins, minerals, it's all of your vitamins and minerals in there. It's all herbal. Oh, it's Kim. Hi, Kimberly.
So
like,
it
has all of your vitamin minerals. It also has your B vitamins in it as well. But if you're looking for all just minerals, that will have all of your minerals in
the
it.
moon
Moon Restore. The Moon Restore. Because it's all minerals. Yeah.
Okay. I was clicking on the wrong one.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I see. So yeah. And
so
it
that's
tells you
how
exactly too how to, like, it tells you about steeping it. It tells you about how many times a day you should drink it.
Right.
It tells you exactly like what it's for, what it does, all on her website. It also talks about which herbs she actually has in there as well. And she also explains with the ingredients. Let's see here. She talks about what they're good for, basically.
Yeah.
It even gets into the energy part of the herb, because herbs can be used in a spiritual way as well. So it gets into the energy as well of the herbs.
So even like just through the journey in general, so I feel like each part of my journey was different. So it started off with the healing of the body, and then it went into the healing of more the spirit. So that's why I break down the herb into a physical and metaphysical properties. So because they all embody each other, you know?
They all do. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it started off like that, and then I got into Dr. Sabi and really started like researching him, and then I started taking his products and just becoming basically all completely alkaline vegan. I was alkaline vegan. I'm still majority alkaline vegan. I will have certain things here and there just because I want them. But my diet is 85 to 90% raw, plant-based, and then I cook the rest of it. But I really don't cook much foods during the summertime. I get all my vitamins and minerals that way. And then the herbs are extra. But if you're trying to heal something, you have to literally drink a ton of herbs back to back to back, because you want to cleanse out your system. So that's what I was doing then.
So you, in your opinion, drinking the herbs are better as far as like flushing stuff out or bringing stuff in that need to be there, better than like taking a supplement, even if the supplement is the actual herb inside the capsule.
No, if the supplement is the actual herb inside of the capsule, it's fine. Like herbal supplements are fine. Okay. What you want to do is you want to read the supplement. If it's a plant-based supplement, then it's fine. It's going to be fine. So it can be something like chlorophyll. It'll be like, oh, these are chlorophyll pills. So is it a synthetic chlorophyll pill or is it a plant-based chlorophyll pill? Yep. So always read your ingredients in the back. It's even when you're like getting food from the grocery store. A lot of stuff have milk in it. It has high fructose corn syrup. So you think you're eating healthy things and you're not. So, and all of those things add up.
They all add up, and it produces the mucus that we always hear about, talk about, know about in our bodies. Right. So with you getting sick, so you think with you getting sick, it was, funny enough, okay, that was kind of like traumatic for you in a way, wasn't it? Like,
it was.
You were like, what the hell? Like, what's right? Like,
I thought I was eating healthy. Like, when you think you're eating healthy and you think you're doing the right stuff, because I didn't really eat bad, like what people would consider like eating bad. I didn't eat pork because I stopped eating pork years before this even happened. I mean, I feel like I was a good 10 years into not eating pork. Like I didn't eat pork for a very long time. I didn't really eat a lot of burgers. And if I did eat burgers, it was grass fed. I ate a lot of fish. So I really thought that I was being healthy until I really started looking at what was in my food. And then I realized I wasn't, because a lot of stuff was processed. A lot of stuff was just not plant-based. It's really like majority, all of my shopping really now goes on inside of the produce section, you know?
You see the question?
Oh yeah. So your gut health really is what's the biggest thing that's going to fight off any type of viruses, any type of infections, and everything we eat goes into our guts. So the minerals for sure, the minerals for digestion and stomach gut health, because it's going to restore the lining of your stomach. Yeah, moon restore, the moon restore tea. Yeah, because that restores the lining of your stomach and your esophagus. So it has your 92 minerals in it because it has bladderwrack and it has sea moss in it. And those sea moss has 92 minerals out of the 102 or 103 that we have in our bodies. So there you go right there. Yeah. And then adding the bladderwrack on top of that. And I'll give you guys a really good hack. So this is the African hack. I learned this.
I love it.
Anytime you're making your soups, a natural alkalizer is potash. And potash is a mineral that you can put into any foods that you're cooking, and it naturally alkalizes your food. So that internally, digesting that internally really cleanses your system. And it's a huge mineral.
And potash, where can people get potash from? Any herbal store or certain herbal online?
No, you can only get them from like African food markets. So like, you know how you got those local African food markets in your community? Yep. Go in there and ask them if they have potash. So yeah. So after all of that, after me getting sick, because you asked me how it tied into hair. After you getting sick, I started eating better and like drinking my teas and stuff. And then it really started with the teas. So I was thinking to myself, like, if this is really good for your body, then it has to be good for your hair, because my hair was changing on top of that. Like, so me eating well, like my hair started growing quicker. It was healthier. It was thicker. It got thicker because when I moved to New York, my hair started thinning out because I was super stressed out, like so stressed out. And that stressed me out more because I love my hair. And like, it was just looking real raggedy for like 2 years. I don't remember. I was so upset. Like, it really like just messed up my whole situation. Like, my hair wasn't right. I just was like, this ain't even it. So with the teas that I started making these herbal tea, Ayurvedic tea rinses. And I had no clue that it was a thing, because back then when I started making them, it wasn't a thing. Only in like Chinese medicine, herbal medicine. And I think, I do know that a bunch of Africans use like sorrel to shampoo their hair, but like, I didn't know any of this information, right? I just was like, let me try it out and see what it does. And I was starting to use it on my clients, and their hair was really, really, really shiny. I do a lot of silk press, so their hair ended up being really shiny. So I'm like, okay. And I've always wanted a hair care line, and I just never know what it was gonna look like.
Exactly.
And so this really started me on that journey of making my hair care products, and then it all kind of meshed together because it took me back to childhood and how my grandma and my granddaddy used to make his own shampoos and soaps and stuff, and it just all ended up kind of like combining and putting me in a whole time capsule. So
yes,
it was bomb.
Yes. Yeah, I love that. Thank because you. Because Granddad definitely used to okay. You want to answer Chantel's question?
Okay. You know, I've had this question a million times this week too. Honestly, all of my products are really good for locks. Funny enough, people with locks really, really love it. The shampoo, the mint aloe detoxifying shampoo is really good to shampoo your locks because, you know, a lot of buildup gets caught into the lock. And it really clarifies your scalp. And the scalp treatments are really good to just use on every other day basis because you get to really care for your scalp. Hey, Lady P, you really get to care for your scalp in the midst of shampooing your hair, like in between shampoos and conditioning, and the cactus ginger conditioner. So those are what I suggest.
So you said the mint out. So for the cleansing, you said the mint aloe
detoxifying shampoo is gonna be like heaven for locks, literally, or even any type of protective hairstyling, because you know your scalp gets really, really itchy during the day. So I mean, well, during the weeks of you having your protective styling.
Okay.
So yeah.
And then what was the second thing?
Any of the scalp treatments are really bomb to put in between your locks. I have 3 different scalp treatments.
Like on the scalp.
Yep, you put it on your scalp. It is a cactus fenugreek scalp treatment. I have a sage scalp treatment and a mango mint.
Yep, the mango mint. I was looking at that.
So the sage balances. The fenugreek is really good for strengthening your hair.
Okay.
And promoting hair growth.
Okay,
and
great.
The mango mint as well. It's more of a soothing scalp treatment. So any like skin irritation you have, like that one's really good for skin irritation.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the last thing was the did you say cactus tea?
Thank you.
Not the cactus tea treatment. It was something else you named last, because it was 3 things that you suggest for locks.
Cactus ginger mask. The cactus ginger mask. That's the conditioner. Yeah.
That's the conditioner.
It's really good.
So the mask
Aloe is really good for locks. Like aloe and locks. I mean, aloe and hair in general. Bomb.
Okay.
Like it is one of the greatest things you can put on your hair because it helps to detangle any hair that like loose hair, and for locks it just nourishes your locks and it gives you that nice shine that everybody with locks always wants, because it tends to like start to look a little dull after a while. But if you're shampooing and conditioning your hair with the correct items, it will never look dull.
And that'll too, these treatments will help to grow your locks as well.
Yeah, it'll help grow your locks and
hydrate.
It'll prevent you from having any type of tension alopecia, because a lot of times people get alopecia from tension. So, thank you, girl. Yes.
So sweet. Do you recommend fresh aloe from the stalk for people with locks?
I love fresh aloe. Absolutely. You can put fresh aloe on your hair. You can put fresh aloe on your skin.
I put it on my face this morning.
Yeah. It's really good. It actually really heals the skin. Yeah.
Because I usually use coconut oil on my face.
Yeah.
I had an esthetician tell me though, like, don't put
She mad about this esthetician, y'all.
But she was really good. The facial she gave me was amazing, but she was like, "Oh, you know, don't put coconut oil on your face and stuff like that." But your skin is just so hydrated. I was just like, because you want me to
like, I put that collagen on my skin. Okay?
Exactly.
Natural collagens are really good for your skin. Coconut oil is really good for your skin. I will say, coconut oil on your hair though, don't do it.
I don't do it.
All my clients used to come for me because they would be like, "What do you mean you don't like coconut oil on the hair?" No, because it does have natural wax in it, and it will clog your hair. Shea butter, same. No shea butter on your Angel put shea butter on her hair and was out here and looking a mess. It was like curly straight. Curl.
It was
curly straight. I was like, girl, get it together.
I think it was because I don't even know why, but I was like, I hear that it's good for the hair. So sometimes, you know, I just like to try stuff. That's just me. I like to try stuff all the time. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna put some on it because I hear people with locks put shea butter on their hair.
Because it's locks.
Okay.
But your hair is already locked up.
So
and they need a butter to lock the hair. So when you need a butter to lock your hair, a lot of times they'll use shea butter or they'll probably like mix it with something else. But for curls, if you want your curls, because that's what ends up happening. Like all of hey Cameo, all of the products get stuck in your cuticle.
And your cuticle.
And it seals in. So even when people are saying like, hey girl, hey, thank you, boo. So even when people say like, oh, I have heat damage came from the wax that they put on your hair before they flat ironed it. And then that got caught into your cuticle. So you can clarify some of that out and then you'll see like the wave. If it was a heavy wax, then it's just gonna have to like go
like
ahead
just
and
make its way out.
Make its way out of your hair, because sometimes it can be like extremely damaging. Hey girl, hey, I know. So she wanted to know helps hair. Oh, so yeah, the mask definitely, but for your hair, love, because I know her.
You about to get in trouble by Ashley.
You gonna use the moringa hydration treatment as a pre-treat before you shampoo your hair. So it's gonna be more of a combination of everything. I always tell people, even before my products, like it is a combination of what you use on your hair. Your shampoo, your conditioners, and your pre-treats should do all of the moisturizing that you need for your hair before you get to the styling. Like the styling oils is not really what you want to look for your hydration. Your hydration should be with your shampoos and conditioners and your pre-treats. So the moringa hydration pre-treat, you're gonna put that, saturate your hair with that before shampooing it. So you will leave it on all night and then shampoo the next day. And you need to do a clarifying shampoo. So the mint aloe detoxifying shampoo, the cactus ginger shampoo, and the mask.
So the pre-treat.
Yeah.
So Cameo was saying, let's talk more about it. So because the pre-treat is basically like a deep conditioner.
Because she knew I was coming for her.
Oh, she for laughing. Exactly. Girl, we all get in trouble by you.
Hi, Wayman. I didn't even know Wayman was on here.
Hey. Wayman. So the pre-treat is like a deep conditioner, right? And you said you can leave it on your hair overnight, and that's
you can leave it on overnight.
So you put that on when your hair is dirty or whatever, when it's time to wash it.
Yes. You got it? Good. She said, I got it. I mean, look, this girl has a ton of hair. Listen, ton of, you have a ton of beautiful hair. Me and Fallon just want you to be great.
Yes.
Want you to be great.
Yes, it's a good time right now while we're to go ahead and get our locks in order.
Exactly.
Y'all.
Like y'all got time to really get in touch with your hair now.
Yes.
Y'all have me in y'all hair.
And put some love on it.
To connect with your hair. Listen. You get some hair connection.
The pre-treat is called Moringa Hydration Treatment.
Yes, the pre-treat is the Moringa Hydration Treatment. And everything is Ayurvedic. So everything is herbal, Ayurvedic. I mean, the mixtures took forever for me to figure out. Because, like, y'all know, I wanted to combine herbs into the actual product.
Right.
So all of these products have kind of like herbal tinctures that were pre-made to put into the product. So you're getting the nourishment really from the Ayurvedic treatments of the herbs, the herbal concoction that's mixed together on top of all of the aloe and the cactus and all those hydrating properties that are all mixed into that. And my shampoos are black soap based shampoos. And I know a lot of people are black soap.
Okay, black soap.
They're black soap based shampoos. And a lot of people are always weary about black soap because they're like, oh, it dries out my hair.
Mm-hmm.
But if black soap is mixed properly with herbs, because a lot of people just use black soap. Black soap is very high in minerals. So there's there's minerals that are mixed with oil, basically, to make this soap. So when you're just putting minerals on your body and your hair and you're not hydrating it, that is why it becomes very, very dry. So that's why I mix the Ayurvedic herbs into the shampoo with the cactus to make it hydrating.
So that's what. And
exactly.
when you go on her website, goddessherbals.shop, and you go up under
the number one thing,
when you go under the moringa hydration treatment, it talks about like how to use it as well, just like we talked about, like with the shampoos and everything. So it tells you, you know, what it's doing, what the product is actually doing for your hair. You know what I mean? In a very detailed way, which is very good, you know, because some people like, oh yeah, it just makes your hair shiny and then that's it. But she gets into the actual herb itself and she goes in about what is truly good for. So I just love the knowledge that you're providing us with, because it's time to love on our locks. It's nothing. It's a great time, like we said, to do that. So Cameo said, what do you think your number one thing people, okay, you read it.
Don't do when it comes to their hair. A lot of people want quick fix. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know why my music just decided it wanted to come on. It just came on for y'all. Clearly, we want.
That's all right.
That's all right. People want quick fixes when it comes to hair and hair care. They're not patient at all. It's like years went in, and hey, auntie, years went in and you damaged your hair for years and years upon years. If it was
our parents
getting blowouts, yeah, they did. If it was getting blowouts or and I mean, I'm not coming for the Dominican blowouts, because you know it works for some people. They okay for some people, but for our hair, for curly hair, it is very damaging, and they do not care about what they put on your hair. That's why those blowouts are $10, $15, $20, because they're putting like Dawn on your hair and all types of foolery on your hair and blowing it out. And people have damaged their hair over and over and over again, and then they want a quick fix to like fix it. They want their hair to instantly be magically curly and nice and pretty.
Right.
And it's just like, you need the time. You have to like nourish your hair. It's like anything. Like if over years you was eating horrible stuff, you're not gonna think just because today I decided to drink some herbal tea, I'm better, I'm healed, I'm good. Like, no, it don't work like that. Like, it's all about like nourishing your body, nourishing your hair, and taking the time. Like, take time to understand what went wrong and the process, and build upon that. You know, it's like that's my biggest thing where I feel like people go wrong with hair care, is that they just want it to happen tomorrow. Right. And with your body, you want to be healthy tomorrow, and it doesn't happen like that sometimes. And Kim said that's why henna is so dry. It is because henna just sits on top of your hair. So with Indian women, henna is a natural dye that a lot of Indian women use to dye their hair. It's a natural alternative.
Because you know what I was talking about, henna, like henna.
It is henna, but they also use it to dye their hair.
For their hair.
And it's very high in protein. Not like hating on the benefits of henna, but henna also has to just be mixed properly. Like, if you're going to use henna, you can't use a ton of henna and just think you're going to use henna and it'll be okay. Like, you have to hydrate your hair after using henna. I personally don't care for henna, honestly, to tell you the truth. But also maybe because it's just not the herb that I personally like. Some people really like it, but Indians tend to have thicker cuticles, so their hair can withstand the henna. Like, Angel, if I put henna on your hair, it would be fine. Your cuticle is thicker, so if someone with a finer strand of hair put henna on their hair, like me, it would be like emergency. I understand everybody. I think everybody has used emergency one day in their life, like that.
So the cuticle is which part?
The whole strand of your hair.
And
the whole strand of your hair has cuticles.
And this is the follicle.
Your follicle is on your scalp.
Right
yes.
at the scalp.
So a bunch of
So
that's
now
where your
we
hair
know.
grows out of.
That's right. Yes, I get my hair done too, Cameo. Like, that's what I say. Actually, you know, we don't want to take you from your New Yorkers, but you know, sometimes we need you here in Detroit. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
my t-shirt line. Love on your locks, right? For sure.
Oh, love on your locks.
Yes.
But we do need you here, you know what I'm saying, sometimes. Like to just drop in, you know what I'm saying, get us together.
Yeah.
And then you go back.
Oh, okay. That's what, in Detroit, y'all talking about? I'm reading all these comments. Like, I'm trying to
it's okay.
I know, right? No, it's okay. Y'all know, y'all have had many of my years there in Detroit. Detroit. I will have to bring a whole entire bag. That's why I got this product line for y'all. Y'all can have me in y'all bathrooms. And y'all can...
But having your hands.
Let me tell you this too. So my product line, it is all natural. So this is another reason why a lot of people become very stagnant when it comes to hair care, because they think that they're using the right products. They're paying all this money for all these hair care products, and they're like, I don't understand why my hair don't grow past a certain point. And that's because it's a lot of chemicals and a lot of products. And I personally don't put chemicals in my products, because it is a natural Ayurvedic line, and I want to nourish the actual hair, and I want to nourish your scalp. So not putting chemicals in it, it won't create the alopecia that a lot of people get, because there's a lot of chemicals that are it's used for shelf life, basically. So your products can sit outside on a shelf for years upon years. They have to preserve it with chemicals. I preserve my products with natural preservatives. So my products find a home in your refrigerator.
Yes.
So that you can preserve the lifespan of your products. So they last 4 months. They're not like these other products that last on the shelf for 2-3+ years. And you still gonna use it because it's in the back of your cabinet. They don't work like that. You gotta use it. In order to get results, you need to use your products.
That's what I was gonna say. So even with it being a 4-month shelf life or refrigerator life, this is going to help us to get more in tune with taking care and putting love into our lives.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And
so
it's way exactly. It's way better
spend the money. Yeah, you're gonna spend the money. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's not procrastinate and really give love to our hair. Because I gotta get some love to this, baby. I do. I ain't lying. I'm not saying like my hair is not, I don't want to say it's not a priority, but it's not, because I like when you have other things going on, it's like, okay, I'm just gonna throw my hair up in the bun, blah, 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 you know, that's it. But like, I know I need a deep condition. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So are you also, do you do consultations? Like if people are like, I don't know what to do.
What to buy. Yeah.
What to buy.
So right, exactly, Gabby, that puff. So Angel been wearing a puff since I was born. So there's that. So, what was the question? I'm sorry. Go ahead. What was the question?
I don't see. Exactly. Are you doing consultations for people as far as
So on the website, there is a comment section. There's a messaging section. So you can go and submit your messages, and I get right back to you guys on what you can buy and what's good for your particular hair. So also on the website, though, I have a page of hair concerns and problems. So it goes down the list of hair concerns, and it gives you a treatment solution. So it shows you what products are best for your hair at that moment. Like if you're suffering for dry hair, if you have alopecia, if you have tension alopecia, whatever, like anything, dry hair, over oily, sebaceous glands, everything is on there, and it'll answer most of your questions. And if you have any more questions, you just go ahead and submit comments, and I'll get back to you. And it also breaks down the herbs that are in each product as well, and it tells you the benefits of those herbs as well for your body and for your spirit.
And for your spirit, that, because that matters so much. And that's under treatment guide, correct?
treatment guide. Yep.
Her website is the bomb, y'all. I ain't lying. Like, I'm not just saying it.
Go on there, y'all. Like, even if you just want to go and look and browse, like, it is so much information on that website. Like, please go on, because I put a lot of love and a lot of time into that website, and
you can feel the vibe, you can feel the energy over your website, even if they don't know anything about you. Like, you can feel the love and the energy that you truly put into that, and that matters so much when we're in business. Like, the type of energy and love that you put into something, not just doing it or not just rushing through, but really taking your time, being patient with yourself. You might have went through times where you wasn't patient with yourself, but the overall quality, you can tell.
Oh, y'all, I was about to quit. And let's not try to make it seem like, because I'm not trying to make it seem like it all was easy, because it was not.
It's a journey.
Easy.
And you're still
I was
on
doing angel hair, and I was pissed about the conditioner consistency, and literally was like, I'm done. Like, I really just don't even want to do this no more, because I had gone so many batches. I was so upset, and I am a perfectionist. Like, I really am. And if I don't like something, because being a hairstylist, you look for certain things, and it's like, I'm not trying to just put out some rinky-dink product like that I don't even use myself, because a lot of people will do that. Like, they'll put out a product that they don't use themselves. Like, no.
Yep.
I want to use this product myself, and I want to like it. I want to love it. Like, I want to go to this product because this is my go-to product.
Exactly.
Not, I'm gonna use this one day and I'm gonna use something another day. No,
that's right.
Like, that wasn't what I was about. Like, I knew what I wanted to give to people. I knew what I was looking for that was lacking in other products that I didn't like, that I seen on my own clients. And I mean, I appreciate my clients, because I got to try a lot of stuff.
I love
on their hair.
I love it.
I had to try a lot of stuff on their hair to see what worked and what didn't work. And I feel like, because I do hair, it's not only that one thing that could work on curly hair. Even if you straighten your hair, if you don't want to wear your hair curly, it works on silk presses, and you'll give you a really nice shiny silk press. So, and that's the beauty about having healthy hair. You can do whatever you want to with your hair. Like, it's not.
Let me ask you a question. Like, for men, for instance, like, I know, like, we're diving in a lot, like, you know, people like with hair, you know what I'm saying? So for men who, I mean, because even if you have a low haircut, men still wash their hair, you know what I'm saying? So to be able to have a healthy follicle, is there a follicle?
To have healthy hair in general.
Okay.
You know, strong follicles, healthy hair.
Wait, you said what?
Your hair grows out of your follicles.
Well, right. Okay.
So,
okay, so with your shampoo, that is still something that they can use as well, even if they have a low haircut overall, because they have to wash their hair as well.
Absolutely. It strengthens the hair that comes out of your scalp. It strengthens your hair in general. It will restore hair follicles. So even if people have alopecia, like men get alopecia all the time, like they have receding hairlines. I mean, a lot of it is quote unquote genetic, which I really don't believe in genetics. I believe in vitamin deficiencies. So you can always change your projection. You don't have to be like, oh, my mom had premature graying, so I'm gonna have a whole head of gray by the time I turn 30. Not if you boost your zinc and your vitamin B, you won't have a full head of gray hair when you turn 30. You won't have gray hair if you put in the right Ayurvedic treatments on your hair. Like, it's just what you go in doing and how you care for yourself is what's going to happen to your body.
Yeah, that's good. And also, I noticed, like, on your contact page, people can inquire about, of course, the product, but they can also invite you to come speak at like an event or their salon. You do product training for stylists and all of that. So I think that is amazing. We have like 49 seconds remaining on this half of the Goddess Herbals talk. But the second part is going to get into why people wait to take certain herbs during certain seasons. So we're gonna get into that in about 30 seconds. So it's gonna cut off on us, just to let you know. But we're hopping like right back on. But
Thanks,
yeah,
Kim.
so you basically, with people wanting you to come speak,
I might just change your life. Cause I'm a goddess. Make you a promise that if you fuck with me,